Welcome back, everyone, to Montgomery County's Engage at Home, especially designed for caregivers and their loved ones to stay active and engaged during these challenging times. I have a special guest with us today. Jake, would you please introduce yourself?
Absolutely, Lily. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's a real honor. And my name is Jake Tunney. I'm the founder of nonprofit GiveFit. And we have a goal of making fitness more accessible for the 55 and up population. And my background is right after college, I got involved in the senior living industry. And I got bit by the proverbial senior living bug, senior care bug. And it's been my passion ever since. And during the day, I'm a healthcare consultant and product designer. And I also am the founder of the Baltimore chapter of Aging 2.0. That's where Lily and I met. But my real passion is at night making fitness more accessible for seniors using workout videos.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do is now share my screen so Jake can actually step us through some of the amazing best practice, evidence-based, free for consumers, no strings attached, exercise videos that people can do at home. Excellent. Step us through, Jake.
Sure thing, Lily. The first thing you want to do is go to givefit.org. People get confused sometimes. GiveFit, Get Fit, Go Fit. It's GiveFit.org. And in the very top, you will see a big workout button. So I want you to click on that. And that's going to take you through to our main workout program pages. So the first thing that you can see is one of my most proud and favorite exercise programs. It's called the Otago Exercise Program. And it's a balance improvement, evidence-based program founded in New Zealand. And so if you click into workout, we partnered with Tiffany Schubert, who's a movement expert, to film a progressive series of workout videos. So if you just scroll down, you'll see workouts 1 through 4 here. And each one of these builds on a previous one. And what you want to do is start with workout number 1. So Lily, why don't you click on that workout? So once you click that.
Congratulations. You are now a member of the Otago Exercise Program. The Otago Exercise Program is an evidence-based fall prevention program that was developed and tested at the University of Otago in New Zealand.
This is Tiffany Schubert here.
It's named from. Researchers found that when adults over the age of 65 did this prescribed set of exercises 3 times a week, that they felt 35% less than others that were receiving a placebo treatment. These exercises, when you do them, can really protect you against a fall by improving your leg strength and improving your balance. The exercise program that we put together for you today comes directly from the Otago exercises. It is approximately a 20-minute workout that you will do being led by me. My name is Tiffany Schubert, and I'm a physical therapist with a lot of experience implementing the Otago exercise program. Before you start this program today, you should know that your participation is purely voluntary, and you need to monitor yourself. If an exercise doesn't feel good or is painful, you really shouldn't do it, and you should check with your healthcare provider before starting. The way we set up our program is that you will do a progression. You will do 1 session of the program for approximately 2 weeks, or until you feel that the exercises have become easy. Once the exercises are easy, we'll make it more challenging by adding in more repetitions of the exercise, or by making it more challenging for your balance by asking you to either not hold on, not use your hands at all, or other types of challenges. this really should be a fun program.
Okay, I think that's a great place to pause there. Maybe fast forward a little bit to see some of the movements.
Oh, sorry. Let me just go back.
They're easy. We'll make it more
I'll
challenging,
just move it forward.
helping you get these muscles strong. The other way that people cheat is they go really fast.
So this is
So they throw their
about a
legs
30-minute workout video that focuses on improving your balance. And it follows along an evidence-based program.
And sitting up very tall, belly in, moving slow. We'll do 1 set of 10 on the right, and then 1
So
set of 10
that is a little
on
bit
the
of
left.
an overview of our Otago Exercise Program.
Nice and strong and balanced.
Excellent. I think that's a great overview. I'll go back now.
Okay. So let's go back and let's see a few other exercise programs that we put together. Now, just to remember, these are all free.
Recording.
Okay, great. So after you do that first workout video and you can complete that in its full length, then you can move on to workout number 2 all the way through workout 4. And this is going to strengthen all of the muscles that you need to have great balance and to, you know, be confident in the way you move around. That's so important. Let's go back to the workout programs where we can see some more advanced workouts. I think the next one we should see is the core and cardio program. That's the 3rd one down. Well, excuse me, here it's called the abs and cardio. So if we click workout for that one, that is a series of 6 workout videos. And this is with me, your trainer. These are also progressive. And you can see that Sophie's a big star in some of our videos. And if we get lucky, she might be, I think workout 6, she takes a leading role. So
Tell us who Sophie is, Jake.
Sophie is my 4-year-old Havanese, and she's very spunky and has a lot of personality and knows a lot of tricks too.
Excellent. So let's look at seated core and cardio part 6, featuring Sophie with a guest appearance with Jake.
That's right. Right. She's the main person to see here.
Welcome to part 6 of core cardio workout program. Sophie and I are so proud that you made it this far, right, Sophie? Let's get to our workout. All right.
So she always is good for a mood boost and a warm up going into the workout.
Where do we begin? I think you know by now. Getting that neck warmed up.
We always start with a warm up.
There's something to be said for routine, right?
And I think Sophie's doing the exercise down there too.
From turns.
This routine is really all about your abs.
This is our hardest workout. We are taking no prisoners today. Workout 6 is the ultimate core cardio workout program. We have got supersets galore, cardio galore around the world.
So we do a mix between cardio and ab routines to do sort of a chair-based high interval training routine where you're getting cardio and you're getting your abs at the same time, burning calories and strengthening your abs.
Mascot of GiveFit workout videos. She brightens my day. I hope she does the same for you. She is Havanese, if you're wondering. Una blanquita, as they say in Cuba, in Havana, where Sophie's forefathers were bred. And let's get those legs going. Excellent. Let's do them both on either side today. Come back. Get those hips extra loosened up. Feeling good. Ready for our ab routine.
See you, Sophie.
and some
There she
marching.
goes.
We're going to have a ton of fun today. All right. We're not taking any breaks. We're going right into our back extensions. Changing up the order from earlier, from our workout number 5. Slow and controlled here. Excellent. We're going to start with our back, work into some obliques, work into our abs. Get all areas of our abs engaged in workout number 6. There are no surprises today. You know all the workouts by now. I hope you've been practicing them by yourself in between videos. Now for seated double leg extensions, butt to the front, lean back, and let's pulse those feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jake, if folk have challenges lifting both of those legs at once, is it going to be equally as effective if they lift one leg at a time?
So we do have modifications that we discuss in earlier videos. So since this is workout 6, we've already gone through those modifications.
Excellent.
So those will always be top of mind for me as a senior fitness instructor. And I think they're really important, and they won't be necessarily as effective, but you need to be able to build up to those. So they will be effective. Yes.
Right. And I suppose that then leads on to a question that I think is on everyone's mind, how to keep safe. So there's a mixture of adaptations in the earlier programs, and I'm assuming you also talk about individuals listening to their body and not pushing beyond what is comfortable.
Absolutely. One thing that I want to mention about that is knowing the difference between muscle soreness and a certain amount of muscle pain that you do have to endure to see improvements, and the difference between that and sort of a structural pain that you might be experiencing, pain in your knees, pain in your hips. That's something that you really want to avoid. And as soon as you feel that, you do want to stop the workout video and talk to your doctor or your physical therapist about why you might be experiencing that. So try to listen to your body to make those adaptations. And if you're getting into a place where you feel like you're hurting yourself, you have to stop right away.
Okay. So then it would seem the best advice for people is start at number 1 of this exercise group and work their way up, knowing that they aren't going to get bored. You actually have, like here in part 6, exercises for those that may be already more fit or who are developing strength. There are going to be challenges ahead, but start with number 1.
Exactly. Yes, definitely the best advice.
Good. I'll just switch back on this video and just tell me when you want to proceed to another one.
7.
Okay. Well, I think this is a fine place to jump off.
10.
Okay.
Cardio.
Let's take a look at maybe a few more of our programs.
Excellent. Let's we'll start back up the top and I'll scroll back down. So we've done the Otago Exercise Program. This is another one. Do you want us to just look inside but not show any videos?
I think that works fine, yes.
Excellent. So let's have a little look here what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the rock star is back again.
There she is. She's definitely in a few of these videos, so it's always on her terms. That's how she lives her life. Sophie, if she doesn't want to be in the video, she isn't there.
Excellent.
So
do you want to tell us a little bit about this program, the lower body and cardio?
Yes, absolutely. Your legs are your largest muscle group. So if you can strengthen and build your leg strength, you're doing so much, not just for your mobility, but also how you do things like process sugar and absorb sugar and different nutrients into your bloodstream. So if you're pre-diabetic, your legs have to be one of your biggest focus areas because of how they can enhance the way your body takes in sugar at a better level. They're also going to be great for increasing your heart strength because you have to keep pumping blood to your legs as you're exercising. So legs, they're not always that fun to exercise. They're not glory muscles, you know, like biceps maybe, but the legs are probably the most important muscle group because of their size and how they help you get around in your daily living. And this is a similar format to the abs and cardio workout program where you're doing leg exercise movements interspersed with cardio, seated cardio to get your heart rate up and to improve your cardiovascular strength and also burn more calories. So it's another 6 workout progressive routine. You start with 1, like we said earlier, and work your way up. And as soon as you can complete 1 video in its full entirety, then I challenge you to get to the second video and so forth.
Excellent. And I noticed with the first video we showed with you and Sophie, that's about 20 minutes long. How long are each of these episodes?
I think if you start with 1, you're going to find that it starts around 8 minutes.
Okay.
And by workout 6, it's in the 20-minute range. So
perfect.
Part of the difficulty is increasing the duration of the activity as well.
Excellent. And for many people who have been used to going to an adult day center, a senior program, or even a recreation center, they're used to being in a class with an instructor leading them. You are, in this situation, the virtual leader.
Right.
Okay. I'll go back now.
So if you do have someone at home that you want to work out with, always more fun to do it with a buddy.
So this is where we were with our abs. I'll just clip it open just to look at the other one so you can give us a bit more information. I like the fact that you really talk about this area of improvement of mobility and balance. People are going to be more stationary over the next couple of weeks.
That's right.
Here are safe exercises that they can do from a dining room chair or the couch or a seated chair that will keep their strength up.
I recommend a stable chair without arms is usually the best platform to use.
Excellent. I can see you sitting on it here. It's a classic strong dining room chair type thing.
That's right. Excellent.
Okay, let's go back and see what else you have here. Amazing. This is so good. I'm so glad that you're sharing this with our Montgomery County caregivers. So what do we have here, and who is this young person?
Oh, that is my lovely fiance, Erica. She's an occupational therapist. So she graces our presence with just 1 chair yoga class. So that if you click into there, you can access her class there if you're tired of looking at me. She's a little easier on the eyes. So she does a relaxed chair yoga. And then we just have some intro beginner chair exercise workouts that are sort of a grouping or gathering of different movements. So they might have your legs and they might have your abs and some cardio thrown in there as well. So these are just all-encompassing chair exercises.
I'm going to just click on this and just show a bit of this video.
Sure.
When we do our deep breathing, we want to focus on our inhale for 3 seconds, and our exhale should be double that for 6 seconds. And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. So we're going to do this for 5 cycles, and you can join me when you're ready. So we're going to breathe in and out. Again, breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. And our last one, breathe in. And out. Awesome. So now we want to make sure we continue to breathe when we're doing our other poses, but that was just a warm up to get our lungs moving. So now we're going to do some head rolls, and we're going to repeat 3 times in each direction. So we're going to start by bringing our chin down to our chest. We're going to roll our head to the right and bring it all the way around.
You know what I really like about this video is that I think this could be a good one for caregivers to go to when they need to have a little bit of a decompression. It's
Absolutely.
just 6.5 minutes, and I love the fact that it starts with that breathing exercise. And I could imagine caregivers just, you know, going to another room, whether they put on a headset or not, and just relaxing. So this one, I'd say it's both exercise for the body, but also for the mind.
Yeah, the deep breathing is really a focus and connecting the body to the breath.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So I'm just going to go back to the main web page. And so all of these are freely available. There's no strings attached, as we talked about, and that they are all available on GiveFit.org, which is wonderful, and it's under this tab called Workout.
That's right. Yes.
Wonderful, Jake. Is there anything else on this web page you'd like us to look at?
Sure. One of the things that is so important with exercise is making it a part of your lifestyle. And the best way to do it is build it into a habit. For me personally, I don't feel like myself if I'm not exercising on either every day or every other day. And so we designed a program called the Healthy Text Companion. And this is my favorite tool to help stay accountable to yourself and your fitness routine. And what it is, and Lily, where we can find it is if you go under For Individuals, you hover over that and click on Help Staying Accountable. This is a daily text reminder that either includes a nutritional piece of information or diet tip, how to eat healthy, or one of our workouts that you can do that day. And you get it in the form of a text message. And with that, things that you can do with the Healthy Text Companion is logging active minutes and logging meals. So it's a way for you to keep track of how active you are, and also take a picture of your meal, send it to the number, and you're going to get calorie data back on that food item. So say you send me an apple, you're going to get a text back with how many calories that apple is worth. Mm-hmm. So you can keep a mental log of, you know, what type of food choices you're making. But we also, at the end of the day, will send you another reminder saying, this is how many minutes you've logged, how many meals you've logged, and how many calories those meals were worth. So it's a fun way just to stay accountable and get health information every day to remember the habit that you're building for yourself.
Very good. So is there any other items that are in that For Individual section that would be helpful for our viewers?
Well, one thing I might like to mention is the GiveFit challenge. So this is a balance challenge. So if you enroll into that, you are going to get a series of 5 emails of different balance workouts that you can do. Mm-hmm. So this is a similar sign up to the one we saw before. You actually don't have to provide your phone number for that. It's just optional. This one is going to walk you through a new balance exercise every day for 5 days that you can then continue to build on through our free workouts on GiveFit.org, or just in your daily life when you have a spare moment.
So we've spent some nice amount of time looking at the work that you're doing, the workouts, which obviously we really are really appreciating you sharing with us. Would you mind just touching back on to this whole area of folk listening to their bodies and taking the time to do this exercise, particularly because they're going to be doing it without supervision?
Sure. Well, one thing I'd like to mention is to always consult your doctor before starting any new workout routine. That's sort of a blanket disclaimer that you need to have some type of sign off from a healthcare professional saying that you actually are okay to work out. For some people, it might be a little too early to begin exercise. You might need to just start with diet and start focusing on that to lose the right amount of weight where you can begin to exercise and be safe. So that's one disclaimer that I would think is wise to follow, not just rush into any new workout routine. The other thing is always to warm up. Don't rush through your warm-ups. They're so important to get your body feeling right so that you don't injure yourself during a routine. The other is make sure you have a sturdy chair. You're not flailing around on a some chair that might be a danger to you or sitting on. And other than that, I think is listen to your body. You know your body better than anyone else. So if something's not feeling right, take a break and consult a healthcare professional before starting back into your routine. If you feel like your knee's giving out or your hips really bothering you, please don't continue the workout. One other thing, another disclaimer, if you've had a stroke, you really don't want to bend your head back behind 90 degrees. So most of our workouts, I think, 99%, 100% of our workouts don't have that for that reason. But if you're making up workouts on your own as you go, something to be aware of. That puts you at an increased risk of having another stroke.
Well, Jake, this has been an amazing introduction to your GiveFit program. Do you have any final words to leave our viewers?
Sure, Lily, and it's been a great experience for me too. Thank you so much again for having me on. One piece of advice that I would like to send would be just try to keep showing up for yourself. And I find if I go to the gym or if I put a workout video on and I start doing it, I start having fun and I realize how good I feel and I keep doing it. You might not want to do a workout, but once you start, once you show up for yourself, you just make that first piece of effort, I think you're going to find yourself having a blast and feeling a lot better. The other thing is that we all know that healthcare professionals are really busy right now. So I might recommend to make it a little easier on your primary care physician when getting your sign off to work out is just call the front desk and ask them that question. They might be able to check for you.
Excellent. Thank you. You are a true inspiration, and I really appreciate you giving your time and also sharing this amazing program. GiveFit is so inspirational, and I think that it is going to help fill the gap for many people who, due to age or mobility challenges, can no longer get out of the house. And we know that there's many people in Montgomery County who historically love going to their exercise classes, and sadly they are prevented from doing them because of closures. So once again, thank you. Keep well and terrific And I want to thank you. And I also want to say a cheerio to all of our viewers. Just to remind you, this is Montgomery County's Engage at Home, brought to you by the county's Caregiver Support Program. If you do need immediate support, please contact the county's Aging and Disability Services on 240-777-3000. Be well and keep calm.